Hey guys, it's me, Parker. Welcome to my channel. I've been away for a while. If you guys knew how much I've been working lately, you would be like, okay, we get it. So sorry, but I literally have barely had time to sleep, like get home at 9 o'clock and I have to be at work at 6 kind of stuff. So yeah, I have some time right now, so I'm sitting down doing a few readings. The cards are being very specific with me today about what decks I'm to use and for what readings. So I'm feeling Gemini intuitively, so I'm doing a Gemini reading. And it's funny because I started preparing the decks and I was like, okay, we're gonna go with the animals. So I was feeling the animals, and then I like looked over, like, oh, sorry, my phone's gonna do that thing where it like freaks out and does like a bunch of notifications. It has no memory on it, sorry. I'm just gonna like turn it off, because yeah, it gets like 1,000 YouTube notifications at once and then it just like goes off because it has like no memory on it, hence why I got a new phone. But yeah, sorry. That's very distracting. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, I started preparing with the animals, and then the crystal deck called to me, so I did completely different decks. The animals are still kind to me, but they were like, no, like the next reading, and I was like, oh, okay, very specific. So Geminis, let's see what's up with my gems. Geminis, okay. Beaver, oh wow. Wow. I'm getting really grounded energy off this big time. I feel like this is all one energy. Beaver. Beaver moves between land and water. Camel also has energies of land and water. The camel travels with water in his hump. He's actually the element of fire. Cool, calm, and collected is the camel, though. He knows he has the resources. And with this energy, it's like very steadfast. There's a lot of abundance coming off this buffalo here. I'm getting like omen energy almost. I want to read the buffalo to you. The beaver plugs along. He's very hardworking and loyal. I just heard patient. Whoa, and then I felt like energy all through my fingers. Wow, I'm getting really good energy off these cards. Wow, okay. It's all one energy. I want to read the buffalo to you, but the beaver very rarely picks up a new project here. Wow, a lot of air energy, potential. Wow, potential. This is all about one's own potential here. Wow. Okay, very interesting. Stepping into potential, potentially, sorry, that was stupid, but like a bat, like, comes out of the cave, right? And it functions at night. It's like a transformational energy. Look at that moon. Wow. This Taurus, again, if the astrology is not current for you guys, then that's cool. But right now, we're 3 days away from a Taurus full moon. There's air energy. That's you guys. We have earth here and water and fire, all the elements. Wow, grounding potential with that buffalo energy. I feel it big time. It's like you guys are coming out of the cave and you're speaking your truth, and there's that moon. This moon cycle could be like really important for you, because look, that it's like this bat coming out of the cave. Air energy, communication, the nightingales, all about communication, communicating your truth here, grounding your potential, I'm feeling. Wow, I'm just getting really great energy off those cards, and it feels like all one thing or all one person. I want to read you the buffalo. This might be a two-parter. Maybe not. We'll see. It does all just, I'm just going to clarify those three together, so it might be very short. I can't ever make it just be the 27 minutes. So. Guardian of unawakened magic. Stirring from slumber. With that bat energy. Buffalo, grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. Again, grounding that potential, right? That magic. Wow, with that abundance, like that buffalo energy. Wow, okay. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise toward heaven. Like the camel, right? Grounded animal plugging along like the beaver, but like the beaver, there's an element of water, emotion, the heart space, because it does store water in its hump, right? It has the resources, especially with that beaver energy. Wow, grounding potential. There's abundance coming in too. I feel it. The buffalo sees challenge, plugging along, as an opportunity for upliftment, like the camel, again being resourceful, having the tools to make it to the finish line here, to ground that magic, that potential here. There's potential for growth here, big time. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death. That's feeling like, to me, like that bat energy coming out of the cave could be like a healing process for you. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Again, like that camel energy, it knows it will make it. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead. Again, that good energy that I'm feeling. Trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time. And may we, sorry, it's Mercury retrograde. I have a gem stellium, so my speech has been like all over the place. And may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. When in balance, this feels like trusting in your path here. Trusting pure presence. I'm feeling, I'm getting really lightheaded now with this energy. Like really lightheaded. Whoa, it's very strange. Whoa. There might be, that throat chakra energy. My throat's going off big time. There may be a need to ground at this time. Go touch the earth. Please do. You may have a lot of energy passing through you with that buffalo energy, like that lightning. Because I'm getting really lightheaded, like I'm all up in my crown chakra right now. When out of balance, restless, lacks gratitude. Again, happy guy, right? Plugging along, particularly for those he cares about. Could just all be you with this camel energy. To bring into balance, prayer. Wow, wow, it's like really intense. It's like, whoa. Creation. Why the buffalo, the camel, and the beaver? It's like I kind of almost, my ears are almost turning off. Wow. This is intense energy, you guys. So lightheaded. Prayer. I feel like if you pray right now, your prayers will be answered. I'm just saying. Very intense energy. Okay. One more shuffle. Wow. That's really intense. It's distracting. It's kind of hard to do the reading now. I'm going to have to go do something to ground myself. Burn some incense, burn some sage. Just look up what kinds, because some of them clear all the energy. You don't want negative energies. You don't want to get rid of the good energy, because this feels like very, very intense spiritual crown energy coming in. Wow, could be awakening to you to your potential here spiritually, or the resources that you have that you didn't think that you had. Wow, tell me about the buffalo and the camel and the beaver. I'm really lightheaded. Wow, soulmate, interesting. This could growth. Wow. There's some kind of a culmination here with that bat energy. It's a transformational energy. Remember, the bat comes out of the cave at night, and when he does, there's this truth that's being spoken, or some kind of, it could be spirit talking to you with that nightingale. If this is really short, because the decks they're getting me to use for this that were calling to me are like very simple, probably so that I could just tap in so energetically. Whoa, I'm feeling all like woozy and lightheaded now. There is a release of something here, and completion, very cyclical energy, with that bat, a process, Could be an inner transformation again, and then speaking your truth on something, or if you're like, if you resonate with being a light worker, shining light onto others once you're kind of coming out of this process here. Wow, something big is coming to an end for you guys, and it's like grounding a potential of some kind, magic even. Whoa, I'm feeling it in my heart chakra now. Passion and recovery. You guys are recovering from something here, so we'll see what comes out with that. Someone may be aiding you in this process as well, because we do have soulmate and growth, or you could be growing with a soulmate, or somebody, a catalyst, could have a soulmate catalyst, love friend, or or otherwise, could have triggered you into this energy, or an awakening of sorts, or there's growth, there's healing here. It does say emergency. That's an emergency room on the top of there. Very interesting. Yeah, you guys could have definitely been triggered into some kind of growth process here by soulmate, or you're growing with one with that communication energy, or you're just grounding this like really intense higher dimensional energy for soulmates around you at this time. There's recovering from that bat process here, and then stepping into passion. I am getting passion off this. It's like when the bat comes out of the cave, it's like, oh, like goes towards passion, right? With the really passion, that magic, that potential, right? Wow, very intense. Very intense. Whoa. It could be like a spontaneous trigger, or like a download, or an awakening of some, or an upgrade of some kind spiritually. It's just a lot of energy running through you guys. I'm feeling a little bit less lightheaded now. The energy's not running through me so much. So it might not be a momentary, for some of you I'm picking up it's going to be a momentary thing, and it's triggering this growth process with you, for others around you, so you can step into this energy, or it was triggered by someone and it happens kind of fast and then fades away, and you move into this like passionate recovering from that moment energy, and with that abundant like buffalo energy. It does feel good though, you guys, whatever this is. Contentment, peace, and abundance. That's totally the buffalo. Happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Whoa, look at how that lizard is like, and lizards are very perceptive, but they're sensitive to vibration, like spiritual vibration. And he's like surrounded by those pillars. Wow. For some of you, you're stepping into this energy and you're going to be a pillar for those around you, like light worker style, I'm feeling. Or for those of you, that's just you being like almost encased by that energy in that bat process, in your awakening or your trigger bubble or whatever. It feels very healing, but it feels very intense. I would definitely ground at this time. Yeah, touch the earth, meditate and focus on the earth's energy. That's what I do. I let energy run through my chakras, through all my energetic points, straight from the divine down to earth. That's what I visualize when I ground. Wow, it's intense energy. Tell me about this recovery and this passion. I kind of want to know what this passion is. Tell me about passion. We kind of know what the recovery is because that was that bat process. Tell me about passion in this night of... again, for some of you, this is a relationship for sure, because the Ten of Cups is here. Ten of Cups. And we had the Four of Wands. That's a lot of cards of marriage. Emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships, speaking to the soul. You're either grounding this magic and you're shining and projecting it onto others. You're sharing this with others and it's causing a lot of growth here. Or you're communicating after you have this recovery energy from your bat process here about your passion with a soulmate. Marriage is indicated, but soulmates, we have a lot of them. It could be anything. I'm just feeling it touching other people around you, touching the earth even. Wow, with that buffalo energy, his hooves vibrate the earth. Oh, that's such a cool image. Wow. Tell me about this passion. Very straightforward. I might read the Nightingale after this, you guys. Wow. Moving into complete, it just feels really abundant. And knowing, there's a sense of knowing, again, sorry, Mercury retrograde. Trusting your path here. Trusting your path. Wow. There's a knowing. Again, with the camel is a knowing too. The camel is a knowing because it has reserves. It's recovery as well. I'm feeling recovery with the camel and passion. It's like the nightingale moving forward, right? There's a moon cycle there too. Very interesting. Wow. Anything about passion and recovery. Oh, that lightheaded feeling. Again, there's a need for grounding, or it's just going to be very intense for you guys. Grounding will help. Again, speaking out loud to your guides about what you need, what your resources, what you need from them in this process will help as well. Communicating to your guides, communicating to spirit while you're in this recovery or when this happens. For some of you, it's going to be ongoing. You may come into some sort of abilities where you're the buffalo vibrating the earth, energy passing through your crown, down through you into the earth as you tread along like the beaver and the camel, right? Some of you are coming into major abilities where this is intense energy and it's going to be moving through you. And if that is true, just know that one of the resources that may help you with this is to move through this energy or handle this energy is to tap into passion and move towards things you're passionate about. Because too, when we become very ungrounded, especially your Gemini, right? You can get like all crazy in the mind, like scattered because you're so in your upper chakras, right? Need for grounding, focusing on things you're passionate about will help you recover or help you stay in a continual state of recovery while this energy is continually moving through you. That's very intense. Just saying. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Awakening. Awakening. Wow. Okay. Wow, there's heart space energy here. King of Cups. Very feelsy, but also very controlled. I'm seeing that as the camel. Masculine energy, man or woman. Again, it could really throw you guys off balance, being so in your upper chakras. I got so lightheaded, I almost couldn't even do the reading. I almost was like, I can't even speak. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, oh, it was so weird. I still kind of feel that way, but it's pittering out a little bit. So for some of you, this won't be continual. It'll just be one thing, like an awakening. For some of you, you're coming into abilities where this energy is going to be moving through you. Not always, but it's one of your abilities is to ground this magic and potential and project it for others. Again, trustworthy. Recovery, growth with soulmates too. You could be recovering from an untrustworthy situation. Again, that catalyst, quite often that's how people get triggered into spiritual awakenings, because they encounter a soul lesson with an untrustworthy person, and it's just, a catalyst for them to look and find deeper meaning with themselves, the situation, their life, right? There's, again, trusting your path here is indicated, big time, trustworthy, trust in spirit. Charity work, projecting this light for others. I'm getting that energy again. Whoa, that's so intense, you guys. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Do not shy away from this if this is your calling, right? Look, he looks so sure of himself in his path, like the camel. He's like, I got this, right? Yeah, he's holding this energy, but in the heart space too. Wow. And again, the camel, water. So looking at things from a different perspective. Again, for some of you, that recovery energy is like, whoa, like this is going to hit you. It's going to be very intense because this energy is very intense. a temporary standstill, you in that bat energy before you come out of the cave. It's important to be yourself. There's you on your path, right? Big time. And this is the Hangman in this deck, but awakening directly. That's why they wanted me to use this deck, because it's an awakening, right? Two of Swords. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. This feels like resistance, or this feels like the energy that you guys were in before. Look at that butting heads, right, with that growth with soulmates, right? Or this could just be you in the bat process, and then you're awakening and you're coming out of that. I'm reading it a lot of different ways. This could also be you, like, in that bat process, being at odds with your path, or unsure of yourself, like the camel's very steadfast, right? Again, Two of Swords can be very of two minds, right? Getting, like, very overwhelmed by that energy too, so I'm reading that a few ways as well. Four of Cups, missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Okay, so for some of you, there is resistance here, and that's why trusting your path is coming in, right? Because that was very intense energy that I felt, right? And for some of you, you might not know exactly what's going on, you know, or you may want to reject this path. That was very intense energy. Some of you are looking to reject this energy, and there's resistance there. Again, trust the path, trust the abundance that's coming in for doing this work for others. Don't reject it, because I feel like now, like, I'm getting, like, weird. I didn't actually, usually when I pick up on stuff that's, like, playing out in the body, like, I feel it very physically when I tap into people's energy or readings or for the collective. Sometimes, like, I'll feel pain in my heart with my heart chakra, or I'll feel, like, someone's back pain, or I'll feel, like someone's headaches. That happens a lot in my readings. I just felt the body, but I didn't feel it anywhere in my body. It didn't feel like anything specific. I just got the message intuitively that if you resist this, with this grounding, this energy, and you try to push it away, it's going to have physical ramifications. That's so weird. I felt it in, like, the collective body as, like, a general malaise. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, that's so weird. I'm going to read the Nightingale, and then I'm going to end this here because I have to get out of this energy. I'm going to have to ground myself. It's getting better, you know, and I think you guys will settle into this energy. I think it will be unsettling at first, but with the buffalo, there is a knowing. And again, I think talking to your guides will help you in this recovery of handling this energy, because again, the camel has the resources. You could gain resources that way, right, by communicating. Even with soulmates, that's, you know, indicated with that growth and soulmates attached to each other on the bottom. Oh, so intense. I love it, though. It's very powerful. Very cool message, you guys. I see why they were so specific with me now. Nightingale. I might not even... This might be the, like, one of, like, 3 readings. You know what? Actually, I'll read Bat, too, because I have a few minutes. Darkness, letting go. There was a release of something, again. And that could also be this, you letting go of this stalemate, whatever was causing that energy buildup for you that needs to be released here. Death leading to rebirth, a big transformation process here, big time, awakening, an awakening of magic, of potential grounding that, it running through you, big time. And also the bat, like the hangman, bats hang upside down, you in that hangman energy, that awakening energy, right? Yeah, you could have been very unawakened before this, just saying. The bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible. Again, you're like this energy hitting you guys. Again, it's running through my head again now. Oof. The bat is a master of the subtle senses. So again, mastering that and projecting it like the nightingale for others. Of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper, that buffalo, and others to fade. Your body, I'm feeling, will fade if you try to resist this. Oh. cause some things to prosper, but there's massive abundance coming in if you don't. For those in that boat, the back card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter. Again, something that release and completion. Could be a personal process, could actually be something being removed and stripped from your life here. Putting, again, that catalyst. The closing of a door, the back comes swiftly. For some, it will be swift, encouraging us to move on in just a few hours. But for some of you, this will be ongoing. A new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. That past Four of Cups energy. Accepts, adapts, adjusts. Refuses to let go. Reminisces when out of balance. Watch the sunrise. That's something that could help you. Watching the moon. Getting in touch with the moon, doing a moon ceremony or a release ceremony with this full moon. I feel like this is, you know, facilitating for those where this is current and the astrology is current. The moon cycle is playing a huge role in this for you guys. Yeah, you could sit in the moonlight for sure. Release this into the moon. Ask the moon. Again, Taurus, you know, grounding, very grounded energy between the two, right? Passing through you. Wow, that's such a cool visual. The moonlight, right? Fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. If you sing, that's indicated here. Otherworldly, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds. Transports as listeners to the realm of poetry might help you at this time. Energy is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. Reminds that music heals the deepest wounds. Reminds us to open the bridge between the hearts. Oh, it's going to cut off, you guys. I'm going to let